Hi everybody, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Winter Solstice. Figured I'd do another little update video because it's been a while and got my itchy, tacky Christmas sweater on courtesy of Kirba Dad. Thanks Dad, love you. So those of you who maybe didn't see this, I posted on Twitter the other day. I've been working on some new anime projects, or I did, and also I'm working on some other ones. I had the opportunity to voice a couple characters in some new shows that are streaming on Funimation right now. It was my first time working with New Generation Pictures, who are the lovely folks that did Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, a whole bunch of amazing video games, and lots of other classic anime shows. I worked on Muhyo and Roji, a Bureau of Scientific Investigations, or Paranormal Investigations, excuse me. And I got to play a little one-off character named Hirata. He's a poor sap of an ancient medieval Japan writing ghost who goes horribly, horribly wrong. And that actually came out a few months ago and I completely forgot to announce it. And I was reminded because a show that came out, I think just yesterday, called King's Raid, based on the mobile game of the same name. I voiced a character in a couple episodes named Jiro, a sinister, jerky nobleman who hates elves and things, you know. Real swell guy. So that was a lot of fun, and they're both streaming right now. I'll have links in the description to the episodes if you want to check them out. It's been a lot of fun. I've been able to voice on a couple other projects that are going to be coming out next year, which I'm very excited about. But in particular, a big thing that I've been very busy with the last couple weeks, and I'll have more information about this when the new year starts and we start working on the show a little bit more in depth. But I have actually started writing for anime. I'll go more into the specifics about this when the show is announced next year, but what I've been very thankful about is the fact that I'm able to do it audibly. I had previously, a little earlier this year, applied for a writing job at a certain dubbing studio, and I got the job, and I was starting on a new show that they had given me, and unfortunately, because of my arm injury, I worked for maybe about 3 to 5 hours, and I just couldn't do it. It was too physically straining, and I felt awful because I really wanted to work on the show, and I really wanted to work for this company, but they were thankfully very, very understanding. So then, a different company that I've worked with, that I told, well, I got this job and etc., they said, well, hey, you know what? Now that I know that you were good enough to get this job in the first place, I can trust you with the adaptation process, which of course, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, basically you're taking the raw Japanese translation and then adapting it to fit the mouth animation so that everything syncs properly, ADR scripting. But this company that I'm working for now is having me do it audibly. So basically they're giving me a full episode of a show and I bring it into a recording program and I go through and adapt the scripts by doing the vocals for it, and then I give that video to the time coder who sets up like exactly when each line is supposed to start, and then they'll go ahead and transcribe it for me. So it's been a wonderful process. I've already done a whole batch of episodes so far, and I'm very, very grateful for that opportunity. So again, stay tuned for probably early next year, I would imagine, when we'll be getting underway with that show. But yeah, so I've been very happy to be kind of back in the anime world again. It's been a while, and very grateful for a lot of the opportunities various folks have been giving me over the year. And I guess maybe without hopefully speaking too soon, with this job in hand, I've actually been thinking about, as maybe a bit of a New Year's resolution for next year, is making 2022 a very writing-focused year. I've been saying that I might want to go ahead and even try doing a draft of the Balancing Acts feature film script. Which, for those of you who don't know, is a project that I've been wanting to do for many, many years. It's an IP of mine that is so old it even predates like the earliest versions of Tome, believe it or not. And some folks that know of my work, like really in depth, know that my thesis film that I did when I was at the School of Visual Arts used some early incarnations of these characters. A lot of them have been very, very overhauled and changed from that film that I did many years ago now. That's also a decade old now because I did that in 2011. Good Lord. But I've been wanting to do an animated theatrical. Well, maybe if God forbid if it'd be in any kind of theatrical sense, but a feature-length animated film I've wanted to do with those characters for a long time. And so I've been kind of kicking around the idea of having a goal for next year, do a full draft of that. You know, trying to start thinking about what I want to do next year, you know, because I've pretty much done everything that I can, of course, with the Tome RPG, as you guys know. So it's all down to you for, you know, if it's to find any more success than it has. And yeah, but otherwise I've been keeping very busy. Sadly, I'm not going home for the holidays this year. I really wish that I could. But thankfully, in February, I'm going to be going to see all my family for a sort of big event. My mom is being honored for her charity work for this certain organization, so I'm going to be going down there to see everybody. Very excited about that. But yeah, I'll be alone for Christmas, and that's okay. You know, I'll throw on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or something, and you know, eat some food. Dadifer as slash Kirbadad, you know, whatever you prefer, is going to send me a Christmas dinner, which I'm very excited about. And I got some presents over on the tree. You can't see it, but yeah. So thanks for tuning in. Just figured I'd give a little, you know, update because it's been a while. And I would still like to do some other streams and things. I'm still debating if I'm going to do anything, you know, significant for New Year's Eve this year for my birthday. Last year I got super ambitious and did that big, you know, 24-hour stream. I hear flies. This is the bad thing about having a million plants around, is that we get flies. Yeah, you can blame Kadric for that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a 24-hour thing this year because, you know, as much as I'd love to do that, there's games I'd love to play and beat in a day or something, but probably shouldn't do that with my arm still recovering, you know. So, and I guess a little update on that too. I'm on a new medication. I finally saw an orthopedist, you know, trying to see about if hopefully I'll be on the up and up, but, you know, it's still got some pain, so you know, it's slow going, but I'm doing what I can. So anyway, thanks for watching. I guess, you know, stay tuned for whatever else I got planned for this year. You know, depending on how some things go, maybe I might even have to slow down on videos a little bit. You know, I know I already said that I was going to do that, and then I didn't. But, you know, with this job in particular, like, that'll be taking up a lot more time. But we'll see. I still want to try to put some stuff out there and, you know, just remind people that I'm alive, you know, if nothing else. So... But yeah, otherwise, all of you have a very wonderful holiday season. Thanks for watching. Thanks for enjoying all the stuff I've been putting up here. I know it's been a little quieter, and I'm slowly, you know, trying to do more stuff. But thanks, and I hope I'll catch you all later. Bye.